Joined now by Lord's football coach James Rosenbury. All right, Coach, what'd you see from this scrimmage? We've been building up the last couple of months. Some lively plays, some good offense and defense. What'd you see out here today?
I saw guys competing, which was fantastic. Obviously, this is only our second scrimmage of the year where we've been able to go full 11 on 11. So some mistakes, but competitive mistakes. Guys trying to make plays, and I love seeing that. And I'm really excited about our young classes. We only have first years and sophomores here, but the talent is there. It's just a matter of getting them more reps, getting them more acclimated to college football, and honestly building that chemistry and that trust between each other.
Darryl Shands just said the same word, chemistry. That's what is going to need to be built upon between now and, Lord willing, we're playing again next September. How do you as a coach implement that?
I think right now with the pandemic, it's challenging because we're not able to go bowling like we normally would. We're not able to do community service projects. So we have to get creative virtually. This last weekend we had Jeopardy. We broke into smaller groups and we had Jeopardy sessions with the whole team, the guys that were on and off campus. So introducing the first years to those, to the older group, the juniors and the seniors, I think that's been really good. Creating those connections. A lot of it's been virtual, but having the first years and sophomores here on campus together, I think that's created a great chemistry between those two. But now we've got to integrate that into the whole team, and so that's going to be the challenge moving forward.
Right now, tentatively, sophomores, juniors, and seniors are going to be here next semester. If you have those three groupings, how beneficial is that going to be for you and the staff in the spring? I know the weather doesn't cooperate, but how beneficial is that?
I think it's great because we'll have, I think, over 50 players here. So we'll be able to do a little bit more. I think right now we have 37, 38 on campus. So we'll still have some positions that don't have a ton of depth at them, specifically offensive line. But to get those three classes working together and to be able to give our seniors something to go out on a high note, if you will. I think that's really important. That's a focus of mine, is to make sure those seniors know how important they are and how much they've helped get us to where we are now, and how integral they will be in the future. So we're looking forward to it, but again, it's kind of day to day, wait and see. But I'm looking forward to having more people on campus. It'll be great.
Joined by sophomore Joe Gorte, who maybe gets the play of the game in this Lord's football scrimmage on this November 14th. Joe, before we get to your touchdown grab today, describe the last couple months for this program. Obviously a weird time right now, but describe what the team went through and just what you saw the last couple months.
Yeah, we've been pretty short-handed. I mean, we only have like 4 receivers out there. And our group has been working really hard in the weight room, especially the defense too. We've been working together and just trying to make do with what we have. And I'm just really proud of the work that we've been putting in and been able to like stay on the field with only 4 people out there, no backups. Like, we've really been conditioning.
Joe, we have a few quarterbacks kicking around here that all played. Describe the guys that you were catching balls from this semester.
Man, we have some great quarterbacks. I love O'Leary. He reminds me of like a Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. Like, he's a mix of both. He's a man, and I love him. But we also have Bouchard. He's a big boy, could sling that rock deep. And then we have Kyle Casey, who's really good as well. I mean, we just have talent across the board, and it's crazy. Like, I'm really happy for the future.
We're going in an overtime session, kind of winner takes all. A great pass by O'Leary over 3 defenders, and you score. Take us through that play there at the end.
So my mentality when I go up and grab the ball is DBS, don't be soft. So I'm going to go up there and grab that ball because that's mine.
Joined now by outside linebacker Darryl Shands. Darryl, I thought today the defense came up with some stops in this scrimmage. It was kind of an even draw. I know maybe the offense won it there at the end, but the defense showed some good signs today, especially in that goal line sequence. Describe what you saw out there, patrolling behind the big boys up front.
I mean, honestly, the defensive line did a really good job today. As far as that defensive stand, that was just all 11 guys on defense, like, working together, doing our job. That's like one of our biggest things, just do your job, and everybody does that, everything works out.
Can you describe, I asked this to Joe, but describe the last couple months here. Obviously, the phase 1 and the 2 and the quiet period. Describe just the program's kind of ascension to this Saturday.
It's been a really long ride. There's been ups and downs. Phase 1 was a bunch of basically just drills, like, and not touching anybody or anything. So it was just a lot of just footwork and a lot of conditioning and a lot of stuff like that. Phase 2, we start bringing in bags. We're still not allowed to hit each other, but we can hit the bags. Still drills. That way we can, phase 2 we started being able to throw the ball around. And then phase 3 is like right now, and then we're actually like hitting and like everything's back to normal for the most part.
Darryl, what do you think? I know we're going to be heading home for the break soon. What's the game plan from Coach Rosenbury and his staff for you guys, away from campus? I mean, almost 2.5 months. What's the game plan?
Honestly, the game plan, nothing much should really change. Just because we're back home doesn't mean that we're not working. So we back home, and we're going to get lifts from our strength and conditioning coach, Coach Brett. We're going to get emails and team meetings and install meetings with our coaches on Zoom. We're still grinding back home. Like, just because it's a break, it's not really a break.